So again, for those who don't know me, my name's Tammy P. And in this training, we're going to talk about how to sign 3 to 7 new paying coaching clients a month without live launching, without 24/7 posting on content, and without icky DMs. So who's excited for all this? By the way, I've done all of this in my past, except for not really DMs. I don't really do cold DMs, honestly, that much. But all right, so let's get into the training here. And we are going to get into this. All right. So what is the accelerator system? What are you going to learn today? We're going to be talking about my step-by-step lead flow system that works for coaches. This system that I'm specifically teaching this for is for coaches, done-for-you service providers, and course creators. I am all of the above. If this is not you, you should probably jump off this training because it won't be as relevant for you. But if you are a coach, stay here. If you are a done-for-you service provider, yes. And if you are a course creator, if any of those boxes are checked, this is for you today. And if you are struggling to get consistent clients, and I'm talking 3 to 7 clients, and I'll get into my story a bit about how that was a game changer for me in my business. But if you're ready to get those 3 to 7 clients a month consistently and hit those 10K months or more consistently, this training is for you. And we're not doing live launching. That really creates a lot of burnout. We're not posting on social media, but we are being strategic about how we do post. And we're not cold DMing anyone. So I hope you guys are excited for this training today, but this is what we're going to be covering, the step-by-step of all of these things. So let me just shrink this down a little bit here. And this is a picture of my daughter and my little dog, Lulu. For those that hang out with me for more than 10 minutes, they always see Lulu on my Zoom, on my Zoom trainings. But this is us in Chicago, and beautiful picture, beautiful time. I love traveling, by the way, on a side note. But, I'm here to remind you about why you're here building your coaching business, right? Maybe you're here creating that coaching business because you want to make some income. Obviously, mostly everybody does, but also impact. You really, that's what I'm all about. I want to create impact with the clients and people that I work with. You want time, money, freedom, meaning like you're not constrained to having 2 weeks off a year, right? Like, if you're working corporate, you got, 2 weeks on average, I think, 2 weeks to 4 weeks a year. And you can take time anytime you want to go on vacation, to do whatever you need to do. For me personally, I was out traveling all through the summer, working on getting my daughter in college. So I just took off whenever I needed to actually help, with that process. You're also maybe wanting to create multiple streams of income. I think a lot of people are these days. And maybe taking care of your family while doing something that you love. I'm all about taking care of my family and providing for my family, but also I'm all about I love what I do, right? So if you love what you do, you're excited to get out of bed every single day. And that's what I want for every single one of you, right? You love your clients. You love helping your clients. Maybe you have a one-on-one coaching offer. Maybe you have a group coaching, done-for-you services, membership, courses, all those things I can help you with, okay? So if you have any of those, stick around. This is all for you. And you're really finally ready to learn how to attract those new paying clients on a consistent basis into your coaching business. You're kind of tired of that feast and famine, right? We all have experienced that in our businesses, a feast and famine. Okay, so maybe you're crushing it online, right? Maybe you're doing really well, like you're creating reels, you're doing content, maybe you're doing long form video like this right now. Maybe you taught a masterclass or two, you got a Facebook group. This might not be all of you, but you're trying a lot of different things, right? Maybe you started those ads and you got a little shiny object syndrome with all the things that are available online. I get it myself too. And you're also spending hours and hours kind of just trying to attract those new clients, but something's not clicking just right? Like you feel like you're doing all the things, but maybe there's a little bit more to learn, right? So, but you're doing the things. You're doing the things, right? And yeah, I see you. So the one thing that I always help clients with that I see a lot when I look at kind of a bird's eye view of people's businesses or even my business, so why I'm not consigned, maybe didn't sign enough clients for that month or something, is it usually has to do with the fact that there's not enough people around you, right? And not enough new people. Maybe there's like the same people around that you keep putting your offers out. But maybe like you don't have a consistent method for bringing in new people, so that then what happens is you're not consistently bringing in new people into your world. When I say new people into your world, it'd be like social media and email, etc. And then that equals not enough new paying clients, right? So you got to be growing all the time in your business in order for the business to continue to grow, right? So that is something that I can solve, and I do solve for my clients. And this is part of what we're going to talk about today. And we're going to talk about a lot of great stuff. So a little bit about me. I don't want to talk too much about me, but honestly, this picture gets me emotional. This is a picture of my son, who is 20 back here, Jake, my daughter, Sydney, who's 17, almost 18, and me. And this is Mother's Day. We went for sushi, and it was such a beautiful day. Like, I still remember it. And what a beautiful day. I am a single mom. I have built a multi six-figure business. And this is my why. So, so you guys know, and you see me now on camera and all this, but I was super shy when I came into online space, but I was willing to take messy action and show up consistently online, and with all the purpose and reason behind it being my children, caring for my children. I love them so much. And this is my why. This is why I do this every single day. So this is a beautiful picture. Now, I want to talk about the jumping off point for me. It was something where I noticed a big shift in my business. And when you start to create a shift or momentum in your business, and you start to get traction in your business, like, everything can change in that moment. So I want that for all of you. But if I want to highlight a little bit here, in 2020, I had created a course. So I'm a course creator. Like I said, I'm a course creator. I also love coaching. I also do some done for you stuff. And I had created this course back in 2020. It was April of 2020. And I launched out that course, and I filled, and this was just like right on the cusp of the pandemic. The pandemic had just happened in March 2020, but I created a course. And then by May, June of 2020, I had actually filled up my calendar for the first time ever with clients, all while taking care of my family and bringing in income during this time. So it was an absolute game changer, and I saw what was possible in my business. Now, since then, I've been able to actually consistently sign clients every single month into my business. And so I have a method behind it for bringing new clients in every single month in a consistent manner. And again, this is my why. This is my family. I want everybody to write down their why. If you don't know the why, and in my opinion, this is just my opinion, but it's not enough these days to just like do it for money, right? Like, I could say for many years, I say like, yes, I definitely want an income. Yes, I want to, making tons of money, bringing in clients, definitely a very important piece of my business. Like, you don't have a business unless you bring in income, but you have to have a deeper why behind the purpose, behind the mission, behind the drive for continuing to show up and doing the work, right? And so this is my why, my children, my family. And so this was me, by the way, back in March 2020. So if you guys are like, who is this person? She knows that she's doing all this stuff. Well, this is what I looked like back in March of 2020. I did not know what I was doing. I was scared. But like I said, I had this deep desire to take care of my family. And so, again, laying it out a little bit, April, May of 2020, I created that $5 a day course. I got booked out with clients one-on-one. And then from there, the past 4 years, I've been consistently signing clients and been able to take care of my family as a single mom, which is absolutely fabulous. And so I want everybody to know, like, if I can do it, you can do it too. There's no reason. This is not rocket scientists, rocket science, rocket scientists. We just all make it more complicated than it really needs to be. Okay. So I want everybody to know, like, if you're resonating with like anything that I have to say right now, and you're feeling like, okay, I'm called to come and work with her, like, she can help me. And again, we're going to go through a lot more slides, but you can apply now. So we're going to have some information right below where you can apply to work with me. So if this is something where you're like, yes, I want all of this that she's speaking about, I want consistent clients, and boom, just hit that button right now and apply. If you're like, tell me more, let's keep going. We're going to get into the system and the strategy and all of it right now. Okay. So I want everybody to know that I see you, I believe in you, and I want every single one of you to succeed. Okay. But I want to give it to you for real. Okay. Because there's a lot of stuff that's not true that floats around the online space. And in my opinion, it keeps us from growth. Okay. It keeps us from growing our businesses bigger because of all the stuff that is just not true. That's just all over the place that I hear in the coaching industry that people say to me all the time, right? So I want to just like unpack that for a minute because I've broken all of these rules. So let's go through it here. Maybe you've been told, and again, I hear this one a lot by other coaches, that ads are expensive and they won't work for you, right? That's probably the number one thing that I hear all the time. I built my business without having a big budget, just so you guys know. You've been maybe told that you need to nail down your messaging before you start your ads. Absolutely not true. It's actually the extreme opposite. You will actually know what your message is based on doing ads. It's a reverse of what you've been told. You've been told you need a steady stream of consistent clients with organic growth first. Well, the problem with that is that organic growth is so slow. So for the people who want to go faster, yeah, it's slow, right? And so this is something I never did. Like, I am a huge fan, by the way, of using organic methods, organic content in, together with ads in order to create that consistent stream of income. But it happens so much faster for me than if I just tried to do organic first, because I was willing to spend a little bit of money on ads. And then the other thing is, maybe you've been told that making consistent 10K months requires hard work. It doesn't. It's just a way as to how you structure your business. And I want everybody to remember that they can design their business any way. We can design our business any way we want, right? We can design it to fit around any schedule. Like, I've had things with my kids where, I needed to be there and available for them more. And I just changed my schedule. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing, right? And I just want everybody to know that none of these things are true. And I've broken every single one of those rules. And so I want to go through all this with you. And it's been helpful in how I've been able to accelerate my business and sign those consistent clients every single month. So in my opinion, following any one of those things that I just said is actually holding you back from your next level of success. And so if you've had consistent high ticket clients, or I've had consistent clients for the past 4 years, but by not actually following any of these rules, and these unwritten rules are going to slow your business down and keep you from getting the income, making the impact, and actually, achieving that why in your business, right? The problem is we make all of this way too complicated, right? And there's so much shiny object syndrome online. When I talk to people, like, I coach people, sometimes they have like 3 other coaches they're listening to, right? And the thing is, it's all different information you're getting from all different coaches and all different people. And also, maybe you're consuming Instagram Reels, maybe you're consuming YouTube. And so what that does is it puts you into this analysis paralysis where, oh my gosh, I've been there, done that. This is all too complicated. And you're in that analysis paralysis, and then you're not taking action. And the key to building a successful business and signing 3 to 7 clients per month is actually in the action part of it, the consistency and the action. That's how I've been able to grow in my business. So I want everybody to know and understand and hear me, if you hear nothing else today, that it does not take forever to make your ads work. It really doesn't. Like, honestly, the methodologies I teach, we know in 7 days or less. Like, literally. And it doesn't take forever to build consistent 10K clients. It's not something like, or more, 10K months, sorry. Not hard to make 10K in a consistent manner. It's just, again, we make it so darn complicated. And it's pretty easy to sign those 3 to 7 clients a month. Again, been doing it. Now, I say all this, and I know everybody is thinking like, okay, I'm not doing that. What does she know that I don't know? And so that's what we're going to get into here in a minute. But I just, in my opinion, one of the reasons why and this is the big one, this is the big one, is you don't have that method to get more people around you who want to hear your offer, right? So if you're not talking, let's say, to 20 people a day that hear your offer, then the chances are that you're just like nobody knows about your offer enough, right? Like a lot of people, a lot of coaches they teach just put content out all day and then like people are just going to come to you, right? Well, some of that's true, right? I do get DMs a lot of the days saying, hey, I'd love to work with you. But some of that is like you got to take the bull by the horns and take action to pull and bring those clients in, right? And so telling people and sharing with people like how you can work together is like a very important part, that you have offers available. I had a time where people would actually come to me in the DMs and say things like I don't even know how to work with you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like a huge problem, right? Like, of course, that's why I'm not making money. So if that's you, yeah, we're going to go through all of it in detail. So let me break it all down for you right now. I'm really excited to share this with everybody. And I created this fun little triangle diagram for you guys so you can understand how this accelerator system works. And again, let's take the complexity out. It's really 4 steps. Okay. So it's 4 steps to going from like 0 clients to 3 to 7 clients per month, doing these particular things that I'm going to teach you guys today. Okay. So we're going to go through each step, but basically the 4 parts are running ads. So like I said, you can do what you want. Again, posting organic, doing a reel and making like going, oh, like crossing my fingers and hoping that it's going to go viral, right? Or you can put a consistent lead flow system in place, AKA ads, to bring people in consistently who are your ideal clients, which is my preference because it's really easy and it can happen consistently in your business or anytime you want new clients, right? Second thing is you need to have conversations. So we're going to talk about that. Most of the conversations for coaches should be happening either in the DMs or on calls, right? If you prefer to do calls. I actually do both, DMs and calls. And then the third step is content. So the content is the attraction piece of that, where you're attracting the people in who like actually then will reach out to you and say, hey, how can we work together? Which is what you really want. And then the fourth is clients and, making sure that you serve clients, right? So that's a big piece of what I do, especially during the week, is I'm making sure that my clients are happy and making sure I'm taking care of my clients. I have a rock solid onboarding process for working with them, all the things, right? So that's basically it. But yeah, so we're going to go through each step. And so the ad piece of it is vitally important because I have people that have different methods for bringing in leads or new people into their world, but they're not doing it in a consistent manner, right? And so what ads can do for you if you do it correctly is you can turn those ads on, you can turn those ads off at any time that you want to bring new people into your world and also do it in a consistent manner, right? And so it's a consistency thing. I haven't found any other method that works as good as ads to consistently bring leads into my business, right? So we're going to start ads. And a lot of times people say it's really expensive. It's not. You can start, you can start your ads literally for $5 a day, right? $5 a day. Now, obviously you can spend more, but if you're just like nervous and like, I'm not really sure if they're going to work for me, literally that's one of my first courses that I ever created was my $5 a day ad system. And that's because a lot of people just get really nervous around starting ads. And the thing is, if you know what you're doing and you get that, you get the system down, you won't be nervous around it anymore. It's an actual like system or process that I utilize to create my ads and get those leads in. And by the way, on a side note, we don't pay more than $3 a lead for our ads, right? So if you're paying too much, also turn off your ads because that's one thing I hear. And if you're paying too much, make sure those ads are turning off. All right, so I digress. But step 2 is actually all about conversation. So once you turn on those ads, you want to start those conversations on social media. So the ads will actually bring people in. The ads are actually going to help you grow your email list on one side of things and also grow your social media following if you do it strategically and following the methods that I teach, right? And so you want to actually be doing both. On a side note, you want to be growing both on social media and also your email list, just in case like you move to a different, like you end up moving to a different platform or something like that, right? So I have like close to 7,000 people, or I do have 7,000 people or more on my email list. And if I want people to go on over to my Instagram, maybe on Facebook more, then I can just send out an email and say, hey, watch me on over on Instagram, right? And it's a beautiful thing. Email is fantastic. So the second thing is you want to have conversations. So once you start running those ads and there's more people around you engaging with you on social media, on your email list, you want to have conversations, right? And conversations, again, equals cash. Okay. So I'm going to say this one more time because this is really, really, really important. Conversations equal cash. Okay. And the more conversations you have, the more money you are going to make. Last month, I had a client, literally, I was just paying attention to people that were engaging with me on Facebook because I have a pretty good following on Facebook now because I've been building, right, for a couple years, utilizing the methods I'm teaching y'all today. But I had reached out to someone who was engaging with me all over on my profile, my group, all over the place. And I literally sent her one conversation, one voice note in the DMs, not cold, by the way, totally. She was like liking everything, commenting, everything like that. And she responded back, I want to hire you. So like literally, I'm telling you guys, like, if you're afraid of having the conversations, don't, because that is going to lead to you bringing in income, right? And you getting clients. And so I recommend conversations equals cash. But what I do is I have a 20-minute a day thing, what I call my 20 minutes daily DMs, where I just like reach out to people that have engaged with me. We're not doing cold DMs by any means, by the way, just so you guys know. Not at all. Not at all. And we are having conversations, warm to hot people that are engaging already. I don't do cold DMs because they're coming in off my ads. So they're already engaging with me, coming off my ads, engaging with my content, which is the third part. The third part is actually content, right? So they need to have something to look at when they come into your world. So if you're running Facebook ads and there's new people coming into your world, the faster they can watch some of your content or see some of your content, the faster they're going to warm up and want to come and work with you, right? So it doesn't really need to be a long time. I actually had someone who DM'd me last week who said, hey, I really want to like hire you. I want to work with you. And she had come in off my ad 2 weeks ago, joined my group, and then direct messaged me that she wanted to work with me. Okay. So if you do the content right, you're going to attract and you're going to warm up those leads faster. It's also going to help if you do end up, if you're the type of person that wants to get on a Zoom call and do like your quote sales call on Zoom. It helps if they watch your content ahead of time because you don't have to be convincing anyone that you know what you're talking about, right? So when people come to me in Zoom and I do a call with them and I want to have them work with me on a higher level, come in as a client, they already know me. They've already seen my content on online, and I don't have to prove to them that I know what I'm talking about, right? It's just a matter of like, can I help them? And then do they want to come in and work with me, right? So it's way easier, guys. But the way that I teach the content is not that you have to post a ton of content every day. And actually except for like 2 times a week, I do a little bit more content, but honestly, most of the content that I do is like 5 minutes or less a day. I do not, because I'm really spending a lot of time fulfilling with my clients. And so I don't have a ton of time actually during the week to, do a bunch of content, right? I don't have like 12 hours a week, whatever to do content. I never have. And so that's why I love this strategy of actually, ads and content, combining those 2 things together, because you're bringing in new people and then you're strategically doing the content, not a ton, but really smart about how we do the content. And I teach, by the way, I'll teach both Facebook and Instagram. I have built up more of my following on Facebook, but I'm actually also working on Instagram right now. So I know what works actually both on Facebook and Instagram. And so, it's just a matter of being very strategic around how we do the content. So we're not like doing it all the time and, spending hours and hours and hours and hours every single day trying to do this organic content that's hopefully going to come in and attract those ideal clients, and boom, crickets, right? It's because you need all 4 of these things together, right? So when you do these 4 methods together, which is starting those ads for $5 a day to bring new people into your world, getting those conversations going, those conversations equals cash conversations to the warmed up people that are already engaging on your content, being very strategic about how you do your content, again, 5 minutes or less a day, with a couple pieces of bigger content a week. Actually 1 that I use. So that's a little hint around that. I do 1 kind of signature piece of content a week, and then everything else flows from it. So, another one on a side note with content is email newsletter. Must send out a weekly email newsletter. So if you're not already, do it. Big game changer. Okay. So when you do all these things together, ads, conversations, a little bit of content every day, you will get 3 to 7 clients a month. Okay. There's no reason in the world, but it's a matter of having this like step by step for exactly how you want to do your ads, exactly what type of ads you want to do, exactly how to do those conversations, and like what's the checklist you need to follow every day, exactly what content you need to be posting in order to track and warm up your leads faster to turn them into clients, and then exactly what you need to do to get those 3 to 7 new paying clients every single month into your business, following these 4 simple steps and knowing exactly what you need to do every single day and every single month to bring people in, right? I follow a system, and in my business, it's really, we put systems into my business so that I don't have to think about what I need to do every single day. I just go and do it. So I want that all for you guys too. And I want you to be able to sign those 3 to 7 new high ticket clients every single month into your coaching business. I want to take away all the mystery behind this. And again, going through the step by step, it's really about ads first, bringing new people into your world, conversations, having 20 minutes of conversations a day, doing content, again, 5 minutes or less for the most part. Again, I don't spend a ton of time on content. And then obviously fulfilling and working with those amazing clients, right? And making time, obviously, for that is a big piece of it. So I want everybody to know that there's something you need to know in order to make all of this work together for you. And you need to be able to create the ads and the content that converts those leads into buyers, right? So if you're getting some leads and there's people around you, but you're not like actually signing clients, this is a problem, right? And so I see this all the time. It just means that there's something missing in your business. And I identify this with my clients all the time. I kind of take a bird's eye view of their business and I look at where they're missing. And it usually comes down to one of these 4 steps, right? So one of these 4 steps they're not doing on a consistent basis, and therefore they're not getting clients on a consistent basis. Obviously, getting results for your clients is really, really important. So, if you're not converting, like if you already are running ads or if you tried ads before and they haven't converted, this is the backbone. This is how I built my whole business. And so I know that you can get them to convert. It's just a matter of looking at what is missing in your business in order to turn them into actual clients, right? And just a side reminder that ads are not expensive. You've just been told they are. They're not. Every single one of my clients' ads we started over the summer, $3 or less per lead, guys. So it's a myth. It's just because people don't know what they're doing around ads. Honestly, that's all I can say around that. So this is one of my clients, one of my oldest friends. Love her, Jenny Hansen Lane. She's a powerhouse online. And so she had a live training where she made $9K and she spent $524. So again, she said, with Tammy's guidance, I set up my free ads training on 5/10. I started my ad, sold $9K worth of her program at the end of it. And it was $524 total that she spent on ads. You could absolutely make money running ads. You just got to know what you're doing. Yes, I said it. You can make money with ads. I had another client who she literally made $3K in 3 days of starting her ads, right? And by the way, if you don't think you can make money running ads, like doing ads and turning them into the clients or making money selling your courses or whatever it may be, like this is your belief, by the way, but it is not truth. Like if you look around the internet, there are all the people that have scaled their businesses, all the people that are making, that money, those what we call influencer coaches, they're all running ads, guys. So obviously it works, right? Logically, it works. If we need to get there, we need to start somewhere. And so this is my one client, Alina. And again, she said she worked with me on the Facebook ads in 3 days. She made $3K. So totally, and spent $300 in Facebook ads and made $3K. Absolutely. Anything is possible. And I want you all to believe that anything is possible in your business. It just comes down to your beliefs. So if you haven't made the money that you want, if you're not getting those consistent clients that you want, and mine included, like I'm always working on my mindset around that. If you don't believe that you can get ads for not expensive, or you don't believe that you can, convert the people around you into clients, all of this can happen for you. I just want you to believe that it is possible for you. Okay. And actually I'll just read this really quick, but this is one of my clients, Sheena, she just said like, when all the other coaches told me this would not work, she had some ideas that she worked with me actually one-on-one. She said, you believed in me. And that's what I'm all about through my mentorship programs. I do believe and I care for my clients so much, you guys. So I want you all to be able to succeed. Okay. So I know what it feels like to not make the money that you desire. I know what it feels like to not, to have that pressure to take care of your family or make the money or bring that income in, and take care of your family as a single mom. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to wonder if you are going to be successful ever, right? Like you keep doing all the things and like, is it going to work for you? Right. But by the way, it is. Like if you believe it is and you go all in with it, it will. And I want everybody to succeed. That is my whole mission with these programs that I roll out as being a coach. And I want every single one of you to succeed, but it starts with believing that you can do it, then taking action, showing up consistently and doing it, right? So at this point, I want to invite everybody in to come and work with me. We have a couple more slides here. But if any of this spoke to you, if you are a coach, a done-for-you service provider, if you have a course, if you have, one-on-one coaching, a group program of any kind, this is for you, and you're struggling to get those consistent clients. That's what it's all about, because it is about bringing in those consistent income, right? Consistent clients, consistent income. I want you guys to apply this now. Okay. So I invite you to apply to my program, which is my accelerator. Come in and work with me. And I really would love, love, love to work with you. Okay. So we have the Done For You Accelerator program. It is my system that I can plug in, my lead flow system that I plug into your business to fill your coaching calendar with clients every single month without doing live launches, without posting 24/7. AKA you do have to post content, but very strategic and not spending a ton of time on it, and without ever doing icky cold DMs. Okay. I would like to invite all of you to apply. When you apply, I will go ahead and I will look at a bird's eye view of your business. So basically what happens is you can go ahead and click the button below and apply. It's just a few things, just so I can learn a little bit about your business. And then we're going to reach out to you in the Instagram DMs. And so make sure when you apply to include your Instagram handle. And we're going to look at like a bird's eye view of your business to see if we can help you, right? To see where, kind of the gaps are in the business, where, we can look at to improve your existing business, and all really just looking at this, right? So we're just really looking at these 4 areas and seeing where we can help and support you, right? So I invite y'all to apply. If any of this is resonating with you, if any of this is speaking to you in any way, shape, or form, if you're like, okay, this woman, Tammy P, I believe that she can help me, and I wanna come in and work with her. I invite you to apply. I would love for y'all to come in, and so go ahead and hit that apply now button. And again, we'll just have conversations, DMs, and we'll see if it's now's the time to come in, right? If you're ready. So a little bit about, and then we'll be done in a second here, a little bit about the program, just so everybody knows before, if you haven't hit that apply button yet, we're going to go through my strategy, my lead flow system, as I call it, which is a Facebook and Instagram. So I teach both Facebook and Instagram ads, how to do those for $5 a day. We're going to go through that as part of the program. And I teach you step by step. I have an exact methodology for doing that. Conversations that sell, right? Or conversations that equals cash. Master those arts of conversations, both in the DMs and also on calls, if you prefer that, so that we're not giving away like everything for free, and that we're actually converting those people into clients, right? And then the third thing is content that really attracts, so draws people in, gets people to raise their hand, gets people to actually DM you and say, hey, I want to work with you every single day, which is absolutely fantastic, right? Turning those people from like just hanging out with you to actually like raising their hand and saying, yes, I actually want to come in and work with you. And they've already watched some of your content and they're already excited to come and work with you when you have those conversations. Like that is the ideal world to be in. That is the world that I live in. And I want that world for all of you. And then the last part of this is actually about like converting those clients over, right? So we want to make sure that those clients convert, they actually become clients. We do the right things, we say the right things in the DMs and the calls, and we have those programs like one-on-one and different things available so that they are raising their hand and saying yes, right? Converting those over 3 to 7 new clients every single month in your business with this lead flow system. And a little bit more on this, part of what you're getting is you actually get my Funnel Creators Club, which is like the actual system, the back end system to actually making all this work, the engine behind it. And you're actually going to get access to all my funnels, everything I create, so that you can actually just plug it right into it's like a plug and play, plug it right into your business. And we already know it works. You're going to get access to my course inside of my ad club, which will teach you how to run those ads. You're going to get access live support, which I'm huge into. I'm really big into coaching. I love being on Zoom calls. I love being with my clients and supporting them. So you're not only, one of the biggest things that I hear people say is they need the technical support. I love teaching tech. I know exactly how to work all these funnels and ads and all this good stuff and make it all work for you. I've got everything sorted out, the systems, put the systems in place for you. And then if you get stuck with the technical or you need some group coaching support, then we have plenty of opportunities during the week for you to come in, and I'll come in and coach you or help you with the tech and anything you need. You have access to me, and then you get that accelerator system going and plugged into your business so that you can create success and you can get those 3 to 7 clients a month. All right, so that is it. This is a close. Again, one last time, I want to invite everybody to apply. Just hit that button below. You can also reach out via Instagram if you want. Like, my handle is @TammyA.Pereira. And if you have any questions about working with me, you just want to have a conversation with me, feel free to message me. Or I invite you to just apply right now. If this is for you and you're like, this is amazing, I definitely want to do it. I just invite you to come in and apply to this program. And I would absolutely love to have you in there. If you have any questions at all, just hit me up in the DMs, go ahead and message me, or go ahead and hit that apply now button and we'll have a conversation with you. I'd love to see you on the inside of my accelerator. Have an amazing day. Bye.